As a leader, are you serving your entire clientele? Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, and we inspire. And yesterday I went to every 6 months we have sort of a meeting at the library where everybody gets together. They close the library down into staff meeting, and this is what we want to do, this is our objective, so on and so forth. You know, as a leader, it's critical to recognize that you have two different sets of people that are your clientele. One is the internal and the other is the external. Now the external is obvious. Those are your customers, your patrons, people that come in to take advantage of whatever it is you're offering in your business. The internal are the people, the staff, the members of your community that work with you. And one of the major jobs of the leader is to present the vision so that all of the people working there can see it, can embrace it, and are motivated to help you reach it. Isn't that true? Okay, key point. So one of the things that's necessary is to inspire the people with whom you are that you're leading. Very, very simple. Inspire them, say, hey, this is a worthwhile goal, this is a worthwhile objective, this is why I get up in the morning, this is why I'm coming into work, this is what I'm trying to accomplish. This is how we add value to our external clientele. Well, we had this meeting yesterday at the library, and the leader of the library stood up and said, and I was excited about this. I mean, she stood up and she said, you know, we have just locked arms with the local school system. They're having some difficulty because of the pandemic, because of, in school, online, so on and so forth, and they've asked for our help. And this will put us in a position where what we'll be able to do is we'll be having more kids come in from the school district using our services, and it will certainly increase our numbers. And, clearly this past year, the numbers in the library, like I'm sure libraries around the country and probably around the world, significantly dropped because of the pandemic. There were less group meetings, there were less patron participation, people were staying home. So this would be something that would help us to improve our numbers, something that we can really help us when we're showing our numbers. Hello, McFly, let me give you an example. Let's suppose you go out and you buy a brand new car, a Mercedes, a Rolls, let's make it a real expensive car, okay? You go out and you buy a new car. Is what you're focusing on with the people that are going to be riding with you, how much the thing costs, the numbers, or is what you're focusing on the value that you get because you made that purchase? It's a comfortable ride, it's a safer vehicle, it uses less gas, all the different factors that go into the purchase of a car. You don't focus on the numbers. What you focus on is the value that you're getting from it. When you have a group of people, first of all, as a leader, you have to recognize that because technology is changing so rapidly, that you need to kind of reinvent yourself every so often in order to stay relevant. The library is a really good example of that. The relevancy of the library comes into question because of the ability of the internet. One of the things people go to the library for is to get information. Well, there's not a whole lot that you can't get on Google or other search engines that isn't at your fingertips, that you can't get from your couch. So one of the things that happens at the library is the numbers of people that have been coming in and were decreasing anyway. even before the pandemic. What bugged me about it was I said to myself, you know what? Here's a great opportunity to lock arms with the school system and add some immediate relevancy and be of more significant value to the community that the library is serving. Why wasn't that the focus of the speech, of the introduction? We're there at this meeting for a full day, a 9 to 5 day. We're going through different meetings here, different meetings there, so on and so forth, and it's not something that the people actually are looking forward to. It's, there's a lot of talk, not too much action, so on and so forth. But if you're in a position where you can inspire, you got to take advantage of that. How about this instead? You get up, you start the day in front of the group of people, which was a virtual meeting, by the way, in the library, a virtual meeting, so that everybody kept their distance, and say like, gang, I'm really excited. I'm super excited, and I want to tell you why, and I hope that you join me in this excitement. We are in a new position where we will be able to lock arms with our local school district because they need some help. They've come, they've asked us to help them, and I think it's a tremendously great idea. We're going to be in a position to help our education system by working with these different programs that they are outlining, and I'm going to ask for your help to go over some of these things, which they did, by the way. And we are now in a position where we will be super relevant to the community. We will be adding new value. Already the value we have at the library is good. We have all the information, we have the books, so on and so forth, the videos, all of that. But we are now in a position where we are going to be somewhat eyeball to eyeball with the community, with the children in the community. And what will that do? First of all, it will get them in the habit of coming to the library because they'll be coming. They need to come here because we have the information that they need. Secondly, it will also bring their parents to the library because the kids need to have somebody bring them over, don't they? So they'll be coming to the library as well. So we're getting an excited audience to come and use the facilities that we have at our disposal. And it's sort of a rebirth of sorts for what we do at the library, which is providing information, providing value to the community. And what I'd like all of you to do is to embrace this and to lock arms with the school district so that we can make this happen. And as a byproduct of this, guess what's one of the things that's going to happen? We'll have more people coming into the library. Isn't that what we want? It is. But primarily, what we're doing is we are reestablishing our value to this community. That's what we're doing. The point is, when you are the leader, what you want to do is you want to share the vision and sell the dream. Share the vision and sell the dream. Don't talk about, oh, we're going to get this number, we're going to get that number, so on and so forth. When you do your job and you do it correctly and you do it well, guess what the byproduct of that is? Your numbers increase all the way around. You make more profit, or whatever measuring rod that you're using to gauge how successful you are. And the point is, the library has been in sort of a downward slide as far as relevance is concerned because of all the new technology. And here is a chance for us to turn that around, to make ourselves super relevant again, like we should be. We have the, we have the equipment, we have the people, we have the experience, we have all the tools that are needed to help the community in this particular endeavor. Not only that, but there aren't other libraries around the country that are doing that. Will be a trailblazer in that event. So we are putting ourselves in a position of trying something new, trying something exciting, trying something that adds value to this community. So I want you to pay very close attention today to the different projects that we're assigning to you. I want you to get excited about it. I'm interested in your input. I'm interested in your suggestions and what ways that we will be able to make this smooth transition from where we are now to where we are helping the community. Which speech is more motivating? When you give a speech about the vision, about what you want to do, you want to be excited yourself, number one. There's got to be some excitement. And people that are watching say, what's in it for me? What's in it for me as a worker is I want my job to be something important. I want my job to be something where I'm contributing. This puts me in a position where I can see that, where it can be measured, because we'll be having the school district with their statistics. It will be measured. These are the things as a leader that you want to do. And it's a very, very simple premise. Share the vision, sell the dream. The people that are your internal customers, remember there's internal and external. The internal customers, the people that you are leading, will be more motivated, and it will just enhance the excitement of coming to work. All right, we're doing something trailblazing, we're doing something that we're adding value. That is a key element in terms of motivation. Are you helping other people to achieve what they want to achieve? And when you do that, there are rewards for that, because we'll need to expand, we'll need to do all of the different elements that come into play. So as the leader, number one, you want to share that vision, sell that dream. People are always asking the same question. Everyone has the same favorite radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me? And what's in it for the people that work there is, okay, there's the money, what their income, what they get paid, but also the excitement of doing something where they can add value to the community, and calling for the team to lock arms together so that we can take ourselves from where we are now to something that's super relevant in this community. That's why people go to work. Yeah, they want to make money, but in addition to that, they want to feel that they're making a contribution. That's the internal motivation. Does that make sense? So remember, as a leader, and just as an example, when I was back in the insurance business, every once in a while they would change products. And whenever they would change products, they would have the big shots from the home office come in, and they would say, okay, here's our new product. All right, and everybody would groan, oh, we got to learn this, we got to learn that, so on and so forth. And then they would point out, this is what's in it for the customer. The customer now gets this, the customer gets this, the customer gets this, so on and so forth. Different new goodies that the customer was going to be able to have because they're purchasing this new product. Now, here's what's in it for you. When you're selling this product, you're going to get blah, 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 so on and so forth. You'll be raising income, it'll be easier to market, all of the different aspects. So you got to point out what's in it for your external customers and what's in it for your internal customers. What's in it for me? As a leader, remember, that's the message you need to send out to the people that you're communicating with. What's in it for them? How can you get them excited? And money is not always the only way to do that. It's a big factor, but job satisfaction, the ability to add value, is a super key element. So when you are leading any kind of a group, whether it's a basketball team, all right, hey, we're going to run these sprints. Why are we going to run these sprints? Because when you do, you're going to be in better shape. At the end of the game, you'll still be able to go, and the other team won't. We'll win more games. That's what's in it for you. You follow what I'm saying? It doesn't matter where you are on the leadership hierarchy. Always remember, share the vision, Sell the dream. What's in it for the external customers? What's in it for the internal customers? Haven't talked about leadership in a long time, but when I see something that it's like, boy, this was an opportunity. You know, this was the opportunity to say, you know what, we've had this pandemic. We haven't had a lot of good things that have happened from this pandemic. Here's one. We're going to be able to make lemonade out of the lemon that was handed to us with this pandemic. We're going to be able to take a step forward. That's what good leadership does. Good leadership excites both the internal and the external customer. And because we'll never end a meeting on a philosophical note, let's get out there, lead, and take charge. I'm Eli's dad.